Hey everybody, this is going to be a short video about stages of learning to kick. So these are the stages that children go through as they're learning how to kick a ball. There's 4 stages. The first stage that children go through is they keep their legs straight, they stand stationary when they kick the ball. So their knee is straight, they don't really kick back, they just kind of push the ball through. So if they're kicking it, you'll see there's not a big kick back here, but just kind of a push through is what you see the youngest children do. So they kind of kick like that. In the second stage, students start bending their knee. So they start bending their knee and bringing their leg back, and their opposite arm starts to go through. So if I'm kicking with my right leg, my left arm is going to come up. If I'm kicking with my left leg, my right arm is going to come up. So they'll have a big kick back, and then they'll have more of a follow through. So they're still standing still, they're still stationary, but their leg comes back, arm up, and then they go through. So that's stage 2. In stage 3, now the child starts to move towards the ball, and their upper body counterbalances their lower body. So now they'll take a step towards the ball. They want to take that step beside the ball. So it's not in front of the ball, it's not behind the ball, but they take a step beside the ball, they kick back, arm up, and then they follow through. So if I'm doing it with my right foot, I take a step with my left foot beside the ball, and I follow through, just like that. Stage 4, and stage 4 is the most advanced form of kicking. The child now will run towards the ball, but their last step is a leap. So they'll actually jump into the ball. So the last step, instead of stepping, now is a leap. So they jump into it, and then when they follow through, instead of following through and putting their foot right beside their other foot, they actually take a step through. Sometimes they'll actually leap through on their follow through. So they'll leap into the ball, and then they'll run when they follow through with the ball. So in, out. So that's the 4 stages of learning to, the children go through when they learn to kick. The knee is straight to begin with, then they start bending their knee. Stage 3, they step towards the ball. Stage 4, they leap towards the ball. Now there's 5 teaching points, so 5 things that can help you as a PE teacher, help your children learn to kick and go through those stages a little bit faster. The first thing is start out with soft balls. So if you're using soccer balls with the youngest children, you may start out and take some of the air out of the balls so they're softer. You may use foam balls, some different types of balls that are soft. They're not going to hurt their feet, is the first thing. The second thing is make sure they're stepping with their non-kicking foot. So as soon as you can, get them to steps. If they're going to kick it with their left foot, they step with their right foot and then they kick. If they're going to kick with their right foot, step with their left foot and then they kick. So the second teaching point is to step into their kick. The third thing you want to do is have a big kickback. So when they kick, they want to kick that heel nice up and nice and high behind them before they kick through the ball. The fourth thing, they want to use their arms. The more they use their arms to get into it, the more that arm goes up and the more they go through, the more power and more momentum and the better balance they're going to have when they're kicking. And the last teaching point, the 5th teaching point, is make sure that your students are learning to kick both with their right foot and with their left foot, especially if they're going to be involved in soccer at all. They need to make sure they're able to use both of their feet. Children can be stubborn with that, so make sure as a teacher you practice things with their left foot and you practice things with your right foot. So there's 4 stages of learning to kick and then 5 teaching points so you can help your students.